Alright, today ladies and gents, I'm going to show you how to draw a shamrock and give it a little pep. I just looked at a kind of a quick and dirty little tutorial on how to draw a shamrock, and it's not bad. It's a pretty easy method, right? First thing you want to do is you grab your star shape and draw a four-pointed star, okay? And if you have more of the points than that, you just click up here and change the number to 4. Yeah? And then, with your quick shape tool still selected, you want to just go ahead and bring up kind of these edges like this. Maybe make them a little bit more heart-shaped, and then grab one of these corners and give it a little bit of a twist. Yeah? Maybe do these a bit more. You play around with it until you get it perfect. But that's basically how you do it. You create your shamrock shape. And I've got one already selected or already created, and you can play around with this until you get it exactly right. But I'm just going to quit playing with that now and use this one that I've already created. And here's kind of the finished product that I'm going for. The tutorial that I watched showed you how to make one of these, which is, just fine. But if you want to make something a little bit more three-dimensional looking, then I'm going to show you how to do that. So let me grab these two and create a new drawing. I have no idea this takes no idea why this takes so long every time I'm doing a video, but here we go. And then first thing I'm going to do is just take my basic shape, and I'm going to draw a couple of guidelines here. I'm going to bring in a guideline for the exact center of the object, and I'm going to use this after I zoom in a little bit to guide where my something I'm about to do is going to take place. So let me show you first what I'm going to do. I'm going to use I don't even use that. I just use this shape editor tool, and I'm going to create a little curved line, and I'm going to increase the size on this to maybe 4 pixels, and I'm going to go ahead and change the brush shape on this to this blip, and maybe even make that a little bit longer. Anyway, play with this a little bit until you get it how you like. But what this is going to do is this is going to show the vein of the clover, and I'm going to go ahead and make this, convert this line to a shape, arrange, convert line to shape. And then I'm going to give it a fill color, and I'm going to give it a nice darker fill color, and I'm going to give it a bit of a feather. All right, and I'm going to press Control K and slide that over just a few, just 2 pixels really, and I'm going to give that another color, a nice light color. So I've got a dark color and a light color together. Now I'm going to grab both of those, and I'm going to press this Show Rotation Handles button, and I'm going to take the little, what do you call that, crosshairs symbol there, and drag that down to the middle of my guidelines. And once I've done that, I'm going to press Control K to clone my shapes, and I'm going to rotate that around to this side. And I want the ends of these kind of pointing towards this little nick, if you will, in the clover shape. And I'm going to press Control K, and I'm going to do this a couple of times until I get all the way around. Control K. Now I want the light for this to be coming from the bottom. Okay. You can also do it from the top, whatever you want, but I want it to be from the bottom. So in that case, the highlighted bit of this should be on the top for these side pieces. So I'm going to change this around a little bit. just a nudge. And over here, it doesn't really matter so much. I'm going to leave them the way they are. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to select my base shape again. I'm going to press Control K. And then I'm going to give it a nice lighter color like this. And I'm going to create a transparency. I want an elliptical transparency. All right. And I don't want it that big. I want it much, much smaller than this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my rotation handles and pull it down until I've got my nice little rotation. Like I said, the light is coming from the bottom here, so I want to have it there. Now I'm going to press Control K again. And I've created a whole nother shape, whole nother outline shape with a transparency. So now I'm moving this transparency up here to this next leaf towards this bottom part. Yeah? And I'm going to press Control K again, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. I want the bottom part of this leaf to be to have my transparency on it. You play around with this to get it exactly how you like it, but and I'm going to do it one last time to come over to this leaf and kind of give it a bit of a highlight. And again, you play with it, make it fit to what you want. Okay. Now that's all. That's pretty good, but now we need some lowlights as well. So I'm going to press Control K one last time. Well, I say one last time. One more time, and then I'm going to give it a darker color. And I'm going to move this up here. That's going to give this leaf a nice darker color. I'm going to press Control K another time. I'm going to keep doing this until I get my my shapes or my shadows looking exactly how I want. And I'm going to press Control Shift B a few times to get this back behind the highlight, the darker part behind the highlight. And then Control K one more time. Over here, I'm going to darken up this leaf a little bit, turn it so that it makes it look right. And then Control K again, moving it over to this leaf, making it look kind of like I want it to. Then one more time, Control K, I say one more time again, and I'm going to make kind of a center section here that's a little bit darker in the middle and not so dark on the outside. I'm going to do one last time, Control K, and I'm going to make this much, much smaller. Right in the center, and I'm also going to make it darker. And that's going to be the center part of my clover. Okay? You can play around with some of these. If you hold down the Alt key and you get the arrow pointing down and click on something, you'll click through the different layers until you find the thing that you want. I'm going to give this a bit of a transparency, a flat transparency, and I'm going to do the same over here. Again, holding down the Alt key and clicking on the mouse pointer on the object that you want until it highlights. Give that a flat transparency as well. And that is not looking too bad. And then the last little bit is the stem that we want to do. So let's just go ahead and do something like this. I'm going to start a line there and come down here, bend it out a bit. I'm going to create a I hit this to change the direction. Actually, let me hit it again just to show you why I did that. I'm going to go here and change the nib here to a different look, and see how it gets thick here and gets thin here. I want to reverse that, so I'm going to go back here to the shape editor tool and reverse the direction of the line. That's what this reverse paths does. And the last bit is, let's make it quite a bit bigger. 16, it looks okay. I'm going to give it the same color as the original background leaf, and then I'm going to arrange, convert, line to shape. It's now a shape, and now I can give it a fill. I'm going to give it an elliptical fill as well. And I'm going to start with this nice bright color and end this nice darker color. And I'm going to just move that around until I get it looking like I want it to. Yeah? So now you kind of got the shine on the inside, and it goes to a darker color on the outside. Doesn't look too bad. All right. Once I've got that, I can press Control B to push it to the back. And if I zoom out just a tad, to 200 maybe, there we go, there's my Shamrock. Anyway, that took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but I think maybe you got a couple of decent ideas out of it, and can add some neat things to your drawing arsenal. So hope you found that useful and interesting. We'll come back and see us next time.